Welcome to our journey to one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Antarctica. This icy continent, discovered only about 200 years ago, still holds many secrets, a place of extremes, where life clings to existence in the face of relentless, cold, howling winds and a landscape sculpted by ice and time itself. Let's uncover 10 fascinating facts about Antarctica. Antarctica, a land seemingly dominated by an unbroken expanse of ice and snow. Yet beneath this frozen carapace lies a landscape as varied as any other continent. Scientists using ice-penetrating radar have discovered a network of hidden mountain ranges and valleys carved by ancient rivers and glaciers long before the continent froze over. Imagine, if you will, these towering peaks and plunging valleys, hidden from view for millennia, a testament to the powerful forces that have shaped our planet. The largest of these valleys, the Foundation Trough, stretches an astonishing 350 kilometers long and 35 kilometers wide, dwarfing many of the world's most famous canyons. Antarctica, a land of ice and snow, might seem the antithesis of a desert, yet appearances can be deceiving. This frozen continent receives less than 250 millimeters of precipitation annually, less than the Sahara Desert. The air is dry, the sky is often clear, and the vast majority of the continent is covered not in flowing dunes of sand, but in a different kind of desert pavement, ice. This makes Antarctica the largest desert on our planet, a paradox of ice and aridity, covering a staggering 13.8 million square kilometers. Imagine a waterfall, not of cascading crystal clear water, but of a deep, unsettling red, staining the pristine white ice with a macabre hue. This is Blood Falls, a natural wonder in Antarctica's McMurdo Dry Valleys. Early explorers, upon discovering this crimson flow, attributed it to red algae. However, the true source of the blood-red color lies in iron-rich salt water trapped beneath the glacier for millennia. As this water, laden with iron, reaches the surface and comes into contact with the air, it oxidizes, turning a deep bloody red, creating a spectacle both beautiful and unsettling. Chapter 4. The Pole of Cold Life at the Edge of the Possible. Antarctica, a continent of extremes, holds the record for the lowest temperature ever recorded on Earth. At the Russian Vostok station, nestled on the high, icy plateau of the East Antarctic ice sheet, the mercury plunged to an astonishing -93.2 degrees Celsius on August 10, 2010. This is a realm of unimaginable cold, where even breathing can be painful, metal becomes brittle as glass, and life exists on a knife edge, clinging to survival in the face of temperatures that could freeze the very air we breathe. Chapter 5. A timeless land where time zones converge. At the bottom of the world, at the very South Pole, all lines of longitude converge, creating a geographical anomaly unlike anywhere else on Earth. This means that Antarctica, in a sense, exists in all time zones simultaneously, but time in Antarctica is measured not just by clocks, but by the ceaseless cycle of light and darkness. 6 months of continuous daylight bathe the continent in perpetual sunshine during the summer, while 6 months of darkness plunge it into an icy twilight during the winter. Chapter 6. Into the Abyss, the deepest point on land. Beneath the frozen surface of the Denman Glacier in East Antarctica lies a hidden abyss, a canyon carved by ice and gravity over millennia. This, the deepest point on land, plunges 3.5 kilometers below sea level, filled with ice, rock, and the secrets of a world hidden from view. To put this depth into perspective, if Mount Everest were to be placed at the bottom of this canyon, its peak would still be over 2 kilometers below sea level. Antarctica, a land of ice and snow, might seem an unlikely place for volcanoes. Yet, beneath the frozen surface, the Earth's fiery heart still beats. Mount Erebus on Ross Island stands as a stark reminder of this, a constantly active volcano spewing forth plumes of smoke and ash into the frigid air. But Erebus is not alone. Scientists have discovered a network of 91 volcanoes hidden beneath the ice, some potentially more powerful than Mount Erebus itself, a testament to the dynamic forces that shape our planet. Chapter 8. A continent for peace and science, the legacy of the Antarctic Treaty. In a world often riven by conflict, Antarctica stands as a beacon of international cooperation. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1961 by 53 nations, designates the continent as a place for peace and science. No nation can claim ownership of this land, and military activities are strictly prohibited. This treaty, a testament to the power of diplomacy, has ensured that Antarctica remains a pristine laboratory for scientific research, a place where nations can work together for the betterment of humanity. Chapter 9. The Howling Winds, Katabatic Forces of Nature. Antarctica, the coldest continent on Earth, is also home to some of the most ferocious winds on the planet, Katabatic winds. These winds, born from the cold, dense air that flows down from the high interior of the continent, can reach speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour. Imagine, if you will, the force of these winds howling across the ice, scouring the landscape bare, capable of knocking a person off their feet, a constant reminder of the raw power of nature. Chapter 10. A temporary home civilization in the frozen desert. While most of Antarctica remains uninhabited, there are pockets of human presence, testaments to our enduring spirit of exploration. Esperanza Base, operated by Argentina, and Villa Las Estrellas, operated by Chile, are two such settlements, home to researchers and their families, who brave the harsh conditions for months at a time. Imagine, if you will, the challenges of life in these remote outposts, the isolation, the constant cold, yet also the camaraderie, the shared purpose, and the privilege of living and working in one of the most extraordinary environments on Earth. Outro. Farewell to the frozen continent. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Antarctica. We've explored its hidden depths, marveled at its paradoxical nature, and witnessed the raw power of its ice, wind, and even fire. This continent, a place of extremes, a land of stark beauty and unforgiving challenges, continues to captivate our imagination, reminding us of the power of nature and the importance of international cooperation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.